flavor. Happy Tuesday to everyone. Today we have our first guest. It's Dr. Paula Rivadeneira.
You got
I
it.
got it. Okay. Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. Good morning to you.
Yeah, thank you. And you have a couple different things that you have going on, but
I do.
one of the things is Choya Afterlife.
It is
It's
Choya Afterlife. It's a relatively new business that I'm
mhm.
super proud of. So I'm so excited that you invited me on to talk about it.
Yeah, yeah, thank you. It's aqua aquamation for
Aquamation.
pets. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also known as water cremation. A lot of people are calling it that.
Right. That might may be a little bit easier to to say.
Absolutely. And I think
Right.
the Google machine is telling me that a lot of people are Googling that rather than aquamation.
Oh,
So I've been
okay.
referring to it as that a lot lately.
Okay. And with the Miranda Chamber, we were at your ribbon cutting about a year and a half ago, and we got to see your
Yes.
facility and do a tour and
Yeah.
just see how everything is done.
Yeah, absolutely. And actually, I'm still inviting people for tours.
Okay.
So I'm completely transparent about what we do with water cremation
Right.
because it's so unfamiliar to people. And I don't want them to be afraid or worried or just wonder what happens back there,
Yeah.
because I'm taking care of people's pets and I
Right.
want them to feel super comfortable. And so anyone who asks, I welcome them to the back.
Very cool.
Yeah.
When we did the tour and we did the ribbon cutting, I had never heard of the aquamation.
Yeah.
Is it something relatively new?
So it's not really that new. It's been
No?
done for a really long time, but I
Okay.
think that it's just now becoming kind of more popular because it's so eco friendly. People
Aha.
are looking for more eco friendly options for
Okay.
afterlife care for their pets and for people.
Right.
Yeah. So I think it really, people started thinking about it when Desmond Tutu got aquamated several years ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And
I
so
didn't
people
know
were
that.
like, it's a thing. And so, yeah, people have really been looking into it more and more. There's a lot of green burial options now. And so,
Yes.
yeah, so it's really becoming a thing. And a lot of people are very interested in these eco friendly options.
I could see that. I mean, being eco-friendly and just having those different options out there and it's on everyone's mind just the environment that we live in and trying to keep it cleaner for us and our kids.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
just the idea of burying and not having enough space on the earth for a lot of things anyway. And then so many
Right.
people are moving. So you just don't want to bury your pet in your yard and know that you're going to leave and then your pet's still going to be there, And so
Right.
people are thinking about that as well. I mean, people have actually asked me, can I dig up my pet and bring it to you? So,
Hmm.
yeah, people are really thinking about these things.
Okay.
And so the idea that they can actually do something that's eco friendly and still bring their pet with them, it's making people happy that they can bring them.
Right. Right. And
Yeah.
tell us a little bit about the process.
Yeah, so it's really beautiful. It's really a beautiful, gentle process.
Hmm.
People have had concerns that we're just dumping chemicals into water and who knows what we're doing with their pets. And it's actually a really beautiful, gentle process. So, what
Okay.
happens is it's very much like your pet's last bath. And so they go
Ah.
into like a big stainless steel bathtub.
Hmm.
And one of the things I really like about it is that you are 100% getting your own pet back. Each pet goes into their own
Ah.
compartment.
Okay.
So each one goes in their own section. And it's kind of like playing Tetris when we put them in because we can make the compartments bigger or smaller
Ah.
depending on the size of your pet.
Right.
And I can do up to a 550-pound animal. So I've
Really?
done mini
Wow.
horses and gigantic sheep. Yeah. Down to a hummingbird. I've done a tiny little hummingbird and
Oh,
a dwarf
wow.
hamster. Yeah. And so they each get their own compartment and they're divided by stainless steel panels. And I have a whole triple tracking system. We will never lose your pet for
Hmm.
sure. Right. So we put everybody in there, we introduce them to each other. And that's the thing that I love. You're only getting your pet back, but they're not
Right.
traveling alone, and it kind of
Oh,
makes you feel good about that.
there
Right.
you go.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, so everybody's in there. All we put in are flakes of alkali. It's a natural alkali. And then we close them in, we wish them a safe journey, and we push the start button, and it fills with warm water.
Hmm.
And they spend overnight, and it's just gently mixing. I've opened it to look. I want to see what's happening in there. It's
Right.
not like a washing machine, there's no agitation. It's a gentle swirling of water. The next morning, when we come in, it's about 18 to 22 hours.
Okay.
The next morning, my staff and I come in, and all that's left are your pet's bones. And then they're
Ah.
in the exact position that we placed your pet. So there's no crazy
Really?
movement in there. They're literally in that position.
Okay.
Yeah, and so then we take those bones out. They're soft, so they're
Mm.
very fragile, but we take them out, we put them on drying trays. They go into our drying room. They spend a couple days in there, nice and dry, and then we put them in a mixer and that turns them to powder. And that's what
Aha.
you get back. So
Okay.
that's what you get in your urn. So you still are getting the powdered remains.
Right.
The beautiful thing about this is you get your whole pet back. So you're getting all their bones. With fire cremation, some of those bones burn away. You're not getting as
Sure.
much back.
Right.
So when I first started doing this and I was buying urns for like a 50-pound dog, when I was doing 50-pound dogs, they didn't fit in the urn because there was so much more bone left.
Oh,
And so you
wow.
really are getting more back. And it's really kind of white and fluffy powder.
Hmm.
And one of the things we're doing that my staff and I love, and the clients really seem to love it, is we do what we call a sprinkling. And so when our clients come in, we put them in our sprinkling suite and they can say goodbye to their pets. And it's just a beautiful,
Ah.
serene place.
Right.
And we have these dried flowers and herbs, and we welcome them to sprinkle those on their pet. Flowers and herbs make it through the water cremation process. So
Hmm.
when their bones are there the next day, so are those flowers and herbs. So we dry those with the bones and we put them in. They're part of the remains that the family gets back. So it's like a little piece of them gets to go with them and stays with them forever.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's
You're with them through
beautiful.
that journey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we love that. And unlike with fire cremation, you can put your dog's toy in there. We've put tennis balls through.
Ah.
They don't always come out beautiful.
Right.
So a lot of dogs like lamb chop, apparently, because we put a lot of lamb chop toys in there,
Huh.
which is super cute. They don't always come out lovely,
Yeah.
but they can make it through. We've had families put a rosary through. We've had them
Ah.
put love notes in, and whatever comes out, we can give back to them.
Hmm.
So yeah, yeah.
Wow.
So it's really beautiful and gentle and warm. And we love that they're traveling together, that they're by themselves, but not alone.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
And so, who do you have with you today?
So this is Cole. He is my executive assistant. He goes with me everywhere. He greets all the clients that come in.
Ah.
Yeah. So we love to have him there. And he's a little bit shy. He doesn't see very well.
Okay.
But once he gets to know you, he kind of stretches out his legs and does yoga on you. And the clients seem to like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, we love when the clients come in because, a lot of times when your pet passes away, it's at the vet's office
Oh,
and
yeah.
the vet will say, "Do you want us to take care of everything for you?" And you're so distraught and you're like, "Yes, yes, just go ahead and take care of it."
Right.
And none of us really know what that means. And I
Yeah.
think we love our veterinarians and we 100% trust them, which we should,
Yep.
right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think a lot of us think that they just have a crematorium in the back. Nobody does.
No. No. They send them out.
I mean, maybe one vet does, right? But
Right.
hardly anybody does. And so they send them out, and you don't know where your pet's going, and you don't
Hmm.
know who's taking care of them. And a lot of them use a service that's out of town. Like,
Oh, wow.
yes, there's a lot of veterinarians
Huh.
that use a service that's not even here, not only in Tucson, but not even in Pima County.
Wow.
And
Okay.
so I would say ask your vet where your pet's going.
Yeah.
Ask which company is going to take care of your pet. And if you're not happy with where they're going, just say, no, thank you. I'm going to use Choya Afterlife and
There
then
you
call
go.
me because you 100% will know that your pet is staying in the Tucson area. I'm in Marana.
Mm-hmm.
I'm behind Arizona Pavilions right off of Cortaro. You're welcome to bring your pet to me. I will do a pickup. I'm available
Oh,
24/7.
okay.
I sleep with the phone next to my head. You can call me anytime. So you can absolutely be assured that you're 100% getting your pet back and it's never leaving my site.
That was one of the things I was going to ask you is if you do pickups.
We do
You do. Okay.
24/7.
24/7.
Yes,
Wow.
absolutely. There's a lot of people that are just not comfortable having their deceased pet in their home.
Ah, okay.
And I do try to convince them to keep them there. It's absolutely normal and okay to
Sure.
have your deceased pet in your home overnight.
Right.
You just put an ice pack on their back, let them stay in their favorite bed, put
Mm.
a little blanket over them like they're sleeping, and I can come in the morning.
There you go.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
totally okay.
Very
I
good.
think people need permission to do that. They might feel like it's weird. It's not weird.
No,
Yeah,
it's not. I
it's
mean,
not.
sometimes your dog passes away, out in the yard, or
Yes.
like you said, in their bed, or
Yeah.
yeah,
And it's totally okay to
right.
leave them.
It's natural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of people get worried. Some people get worried that their children might wake up and see the
Mm.
pet, and that's okay too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that are concerned, how's my child going to handle this? And they're very worried. And I will tell you that I, of all the families I've seen, the ones that bring their children in, that
Mm,
actually come in and are with the pet, the kids, they respond really well. Like,
right.
they're really resilient, and I feel like it's a really good thing for them to be able to say goodbye to their pet and
It
to
is.
sprinkle them.
Yeah.
Like, they come in and they sprinkle them.
They have some closure.
Yes.
Yeah.
I had a lovely family come in the other night. They came in, they called me very late.
Mhm.
I met them over at Choya at 12:30 at night.
Oh, okay.
They brought in their 2 young children.
Mhm.
They were just such a lovely family. Their old animal had passed away in her crate overnight. And they came in, and the kids were there, and the kids came in, they did the sprinkling, and they petted her and kissed her and said goodbye. It was so beautiful.
Right.
And the family was so grateful, and I don't blame them for not wanting the dog to be in the house overnight. That's totally okay. But I loved so much that they brought the kids in and let
Right.
them sprinkle,
Yeah,
you
yeah. I
know?
mean, the kids need to know what's going on also, and like I said earlier,
Yeah.
it's closure.
Yeah.
It's saying goodbye to that family pet.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good for them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's take a quick sponsor break, and we will be back in just a couple minutes with Southwest Flavor.
Hey everybody, it's Chris.
Hey, it's David Samarano.
Hey guys, it's Clint Pink over here.
Hi, I'm Blair Lametti Matthias.
And I'm Summer Smeaton.
Hey, I'm Ron Arenas.
And I'm Will Pena.
Hey guys, I'm Mike Curry.
And I'm Mike Bader.
Hi there, I'm Bruce Ash.
Hi, Ed Wilkinson here.
Hi, this is Bob Elliott.
We are Live the Dream Media. Watch and listen to all of our shows Monday through Friday, only on the Live the Dream Media Network.
In Marana, community isn't just where we live, it's who we are. And at the heart of it all is the Marana Chamber of Commerce. We are building a thriving community through connected business leadership. We start the month bright and early with Marana Mornings, sparking real conversations and connections. We celebrate growing networks at our 4th Tuesday mixers, hosted in exciting spaces. We unite visionaries and leaders at Impact Marana, driving meaningful progress together. We look ahead with Marana Insights, hearing directly from regional voices about what's next for our town. And we serve, through the passion of our board of directors and ambassadors, creating a culture of belonging through service and leadership. Because of our members, we're not just doing more, we're becoming more. Together, we're shaping the future of Marana. We are the Marana Chamber of Commerce.
Estrella Insurance on Irvington Road will help you with all your insurance needs. If you feel like you have a hard case due to a moving violation, a DUI, a suspended license or a car accident, contact us and come to Estrella Insurance on Irvington Road and get a quote today. Open late hours y hablamos español. Estrella Insurance, an agency you can trust.
My heat and air were in a state of disrepair.
As the new year begins, Picturox Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing would like to thank you for allowing us to serve Tucson and the surrounding communities for the past 25 years. Whether it is a small water leak or a full air conditioning replacement, we do it all, big or small. For professional service, call Picturox Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing at 520-492-0748 or make your appointment online at picturoxcooling.com.
Picturox Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing.
Piper Family Painting. We believe great paint does more than just change a color. It protects a home and the people inside of it. From careful prep to the final coat, our team shows up with pride, precision, and respect for your property. We don't rush, we don't cut corners. We paint it like it's our own home, because in this Tucson community, it is. Piper Family Painting, bringing new colors to the Old West.
Life is all about change and growth. You grow from renting to buying, your kids grow from toddling to driving, and then you grow from working to retiring. Is your insurance agent growing through life with you? I'm your local Allstate agent, Brittany Gutman. My team and I can help you navigate all those changes through home, auto, and life insurance. You're in good hands with the Brittany Gutman Allstate Insurance family. Call me at 520-797-7811 or email bgutman@allstate.com.
Does your ordinary radio feel a little limited? If you're looking for a new way to listen,
It's time for a fresh start. Introducing the Live the Dream Media app, your premier destination and a new level up for digital radio. Over the last 2 years, we've found new ways to ensure your digital radio experience is the best it can possibly be. From live podcasts that spark new perspectives to a 24/7 soundtrack of live music, and even our built-in merch store, we've built a platform that is convenient, high quality, and simple to navigate. But we're only just getting started. Catch all of our shows weekly and join the Live the Dream Media family today and help us change the airwaves forever. Download it for free on the App Store or Play Store today. Live the dream. The dream starts now.
All right, we are back. We're talking with Dr. Paula, and we were talking about Choya Afterlife, but you also have another business that you do.
I do. Yes, it's a nonprofit called Old Souls Animal Rescue and Retirement Home.
Uh-huh. I didn't know it was nonprofit.
It
That's cool.
is.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. So we rescue geriatric special needs and hospice animals,
Mm.
which is kind of what led me into Choya Afterlife because
Okay.
the animals pass away a lot
Yeah.
because most of them are very old and sick.
Right.
Yeah. And so we're located out in Picture Rocks.
Okay.
And we are always looking for, obviously, volunteers to come and help out. And it's not sad. I just want to put that out there. It's not sad. People don't want to come out because they're afraid it's sad. It is literally a comedy of errors on most days. So if you look at our social media, we're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I don't even know where else we are. We have a wonderful social media person, but it
Okay.
is hilarious. And I do have a Live in the Dream series on there
Oh.
because it really is hilarious.
Yeah.
And we'd love to have people come out and volunteer there.
Oh, cool. How many animals do you have out there?
We have about 100.
Wow.
Yes, we have about 100 animals. Don't worry, not all dogs. We also have farm animals. So we have
Oh.
chickens and turkeys and goats and pigs and all the things. Yes,
Wow.
including house pigs and a house
Okay.
tortoise.
And a
And
house
yes, which
tortoise.
is why it's hilarious on most days.
How
Yes.
big's a tortoise?
We have African sulcatas, so they're
Okay.
giant.
Yeah.
Yes, and they do just the most ridiculous things. The last Live in the Dream was about a sulcata tortoise trying to take a camping chair into his burrow. I'm not even kidding
Really?
right now. Yes, and so yeah, it's really it's fun and crazy, and it is sad sometimes. Obviously, we do lose
Right.
animals, and but it's beautiful and wonderful there, and our volunteers are amazing. And we always need help with events and just taking care of them and just having people go over in the middle of the day to give them an extra meal or a little extra
Oh,
cuddle.
okay.
So, yeah, our main volunteer days are Saturday mornings from 9 to 12 in the winter because I can't get out of bed early on Saturdays. But yeah, it is. It's wonderful. And so we'd love to have people check us out and come over and give us a hand.
All right, cool. And you said
Yeah.
that you have events also?
We do. So we have a couple of bigger events during the year where we invite the whole community over. And then we have tabling events where we go
Oh.
and we bring a couple of dogs like Cole with
Mm-hmm.
us. But yeah, we put all of that on our social media so you can always
Okay.
keep up with us. This Saturday is going to be our first official Saturday Scatter Day, where we
Oh,
actually are going to scatter the remains of the communal pets that come into Choya Afterlife. So the remains that nobody
oh,
wants back.
really?
Yes, we actually
Oh,
scatter them
wow.
at Old Souls so that they can rest peacefully forever. They're at Old
Okay.
Souls. So yeah, we try to keep a really good connection.
And how do most
Yeah.
of the animals come to you?
So they come to us mainly through PAC, through Pima Animal Care Center.
Okay.
Yeah, so we do take a few from the community,
Mhm.
from themselves are going into hospice care or
Aha.
nursing homes, and they themselves, they just don't have family or friends who can take them.
Right.
Most of them though do come from Pima Animal Care Center.
Mm.
So I used to work there. I was a manager there. My roommate Kelly is still a manager there.
Okay.
And so the staff will call me and they'll say, oh, we have a Paula dog, meaning it's like 16 or 17 years old and has no teeth and can barely walk. That's a Paula dog. And so
Wow.
yes, they'll call and send me pictures, and then
Yeah.
Kelly will usually take it home.
They have so many animals over there.
They do. They're doing well right now. I think their
Yeah.
census is under 400, which we're
Oh.
super grateful for.
Okay.
But it can spike at any minute. We have
Yeah.
so many hordes in our community. I mean,
Right.
there's at any minute they could get a horde with 50 dogs come in.
Ooh.
So it's so
Wow.
important for people to go and adopt from them. And
Yeah.
PAC is wonderful. I'm a huge cheerleader of PAC. Even though I don't work there anymore, I'm a
Right.
huge cheerleader. They do amazing things there.
They do.
Yes.
They do. I was telling you off air that we had just adopted a 4-year-old. And just the whole process. I mean, they take you through and they interview you and they make sure that you're the right fit. And, they bring the dog out into the yard so that you can
Yes.
interact and make sure that, the dog's not hostile or,
Yeah.
scared and same with the people, just making
Yes.
sure that that fit is there.
Yeah, and you have to remember that the dogs that are in the shelter, they're living the worst time of their life right
Yeah.
there, right? Like you're
Yeah.
not seeing how amazing that dog can be,
Right.
because it's under so much stress there.
Right.
And the shelter, the people that are working in the shelter, I can't tell you the difficult times they're going through working there. It is such a stressful job.
Oh, wow.
And just knowing that they are having to manage hundreds of dogs.
Yeah, they told us
It's
that there's
hard.
500 dogs there at that time. That was 2
Yes.
months ago.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
the census does get up to 500, sometimes over that. And so it's a very, very stressful job. So I just ask people to be patient with the staff because it's very stressful. But yeah, just know that those dogs, even if you can just foster for them, foster for Old Souls, the more dogs that get out to foster, the more we can take in at Old Souls, and the easier it is at PAC on the dogs that are there.
That's
So,
true. That's true. I didn't
yeah.
even think about hoarding situations and going
Yes.
into a house that has 50 dogs. I mean, every once in a while you see it on the news or whatever, but
Yes. When I
Yeah.
left PAC, they had 40 hordes on the books that they hadn't even been able to get to at that point.
Wow.
Because there were so many coming in. I mean, it's an awful situation, and
Yeah.
you just feel terrible. You know that there's animals in need in those homes, and you don't have the staffing to be able to get there. And it's so hard on just the everyday lives of the staff that are at the shelter, knowing those animals need to come in. And so,
Right.
yeah, it's just
Yeah.
really, really challenging.
I think probably most of the time when there's a hoarding situation, those dogs or cats or whatever are in very poor health.
They are. They're desperately in need of care. And so the more we can go and help PAC, the more they can do their job. So, yeah. Yeah, big cheerleader of theirs.
Yeah. So am I. I mean,
Yeah.
we went through the process and we're very pleased with it.
Yeah.
And we love our dogs, so.
Absolutely. Yes. And there is a dog for everyone there. I can
Yeah.
assure you there's every type of dog and cat. And a lot of times they get in other critters too. So if you want a different kind of animal, they do have a list that they keep. If you're
Really?
interested in a specific breed, people think there's not pure breeds there. There's a ton of
yeah.
pure breeds.
There is.
You can get put on a list and they will call you when something comes in.
Yeah.
So call over there.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you're with the U of A.
I am. So I'm an adjunct professor at U of A. I am their token wildlife biologist in the College of Public Health.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And so I love that. I co-teach a class with Dr. Kristen Pogriba-Brown. So yeah, because I don't have enough to do.
Right,
So,
exactly.
Yes. So I love to do that as well.
That's why you're not getting on your bike enough.
Exactly. If anybody wants to go for a ride on the loop, I haven't been on the loop yet. I am
You're
a
missing
slow
something.
road biker.
Yes, you're definitely missing it.
I'm dying to get
Yeah,
out there.
yeah.
If someone's willing to ride with me,
Okay.
please.
Okay. We always have groups that are riding out on the loop. So.
All right. If someone will slow poke it around with me until I get used to being on my bike again,
Sure.
I'm all in.
Yeah. Especially this time of year. I mean,
Yes.
January, February, March in Tucson.
I'm going to commit.
Okay.
I'm going to commit. I'm going to get
Okay.
that ticket. I just need y'all to get me on my bike and let's get out
Okay.
there on the loop.
We will work on that. As the
Okay.
Marana Chamber and the community, we will work on that.
Awesome. Thank
Yeah.
you for that.
Well, tell us again how people can reach out to you and how they can help.
Absolutely. So if you have a pet that has passed away, please just call me directly at Cholla Afterlife. You can look us up at chollaafterlife.com. Cholla is CHOLLA, Afterlife. If you need us at Old Souls, we're at oldsouls.org. All the information you need for both of those you can find online.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for coming in today.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
All right. We will be back in just a couple minutes with Southwest Flavor.
Hey, everybody, it's Chris.
Hey, it's David Samarano.
Hey guys, it's Clint Peak over here.
Hi, I'm Blair Lametti Matthias.
And I'm Summer Smeaton.
Hey, I'm Ron Arenas.
And I'm Will Pena.
Hey guys, I'm Mike Curry.
And I'm Mike Bader.
Hi there, I'm Bruce Ash.
Hi, Ed Wilkinson here.
Hi, this is Bob Elliott.
We are Live the Dream Media. Watch and listen to all of our shows Monday through Friday, only on the Live the Dream Media Network.
In Marana, community isn't just where we live, it's who we are. And at the heart of it all is the Marana Chamber of Commerce. We are building a thriving community through connected business leadership. We start the month bright and early with Marana Mornings, sparking real conversations and connections. We celebrate growing networks at our 4th Tuesday mixers hosted in exciting spaces. We unite visionaries and leaders at Impact Marana, driving meaningful progress together. We look ahead with Marana Insights, hearing directly from regional voices about what's next for our town. And we serve through the passion of our board of directors and ambassadors, creating a culture of belonging through service and leadership. Because of our members, we're not just doing more, we're becoming more. Together, we're shaping the future of Marana. We are the Marana Chamber of Commerce.
Estrella Insurance on Irvington Road will help you with all your insurance needs. If you feel like you have a hard case due to a moving violation, a DUI, a suspended license or a car accident, contact us and come to Estrella Insurance on Irvington Road and get a quote today. Open late hours y hablamos español. Estrella Insurance, an agency you can trust.
Like heat and air, we're in a state of disrepair.
As the new year begins, Picturox Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing would like to thank you for allowing us to serve Tucson and the surrounding communities for the past 25 years. Whether it is a small water leak or a full air conditioning replacement, we do it all, big or small. For professional service, call Picturox Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing at 520-492-0748 or make your appointment online at picturoxcooling.com.
Picturox Cooling, Heating and Plumbing.
Piper Family Painting. We believe great paint does more than just change a color. It protects a home and the people inside of it. From careful prep to the final coat, our team shows up with pride, precision, and respect for your property. We don't rush, we don't cut corners. We paint it like it's our own home, because in this Tucson community, it is. Piper Family Painting, bringing new colors to the Old West.
Therapeutic Ranch for Animals and Kids is an inclusive community empowered and united by the strength of the human-animal bond.
It taught me responsibility. It taught me kindness and social interaction.
We have programs for every member of our community.
I love track because I have 2 daughters. We come out here and get all of our energy out.
Track is my home away from home.
You can make a donation or even become a monthly donor.
Thank you for supporting Track, Tucson's Ranch. We hope to see you here soon.
Life is all about change and growth. You grow from renting to buying, your kids grow from toddling to driving, and then you grow from working to retiring. Is your insurance agent growing through life with you? I'm your local Allstate agent, Brittany Gutman. My team and I can help you navigate all those changes through home, auto, and life insurance. You're in good hands with the Brittany Gutman Allstate Insurance family. Call me at 520-797-7811 or email bgutman@allstate.com.
Does your ordinary radio feel a little limited? If you're looking for a new way to listen, it's time for a fresh start. Introducing the Live the Dream Media app, your premier destination and a new level up for digital radio. Over the last 2 years, we've found new ways to ensure your digital radio experience is the best it can possibly be. From live podcasts that spark new perspectives to a 24/7 soundtrack of live music, and even our built-in merch store. We've built a platform that is convenient, high quality, and simple to navigate. But we're only just getting started. Catch all of our shows weekly and join the Live the Dream Media family today and help us change the airwaves forever. Download it for free on the App Store or Play Store today. Live the dream. The dream starts now.
All right, we are back. You're watching Southwest Flavor. Check us out every Tuesday and Thursday at 9 a.m. My next guest is our old friend and new sponsor, James Piper of Piper Family Painting.
Hey,
welcome.
Thank you for having me back.
How you doing, man?
Man, I can't complain. Life is really, really good.
Good, good.
How about you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Are you thinking about Super Bowl, or have you already pivoted to baseball?
I'm not a baseball guy. I'm not a baseball guy. Don't hold that against me.
No, I won't.
I'll still talk a little bit of baseball with you guys.
I won't hold it against you. Us baseball people, we're a weird breed. So.
I'll tell Will Pena that you said that.
Oh, he knows. He's quite aware.
Yeah. No, I would pivot from Super Bowl to college basketball.
Oh, it's perfect for you then.
Yeah,
That's
and
like
then from
seamless.
college basketball to NBA, because they go into the playoffs right after that.
Yeah.
And then summer's kind of a dead period for me. Well, you guys are in the heat of the race, the pennant race.
I know.
During the summer.
Yeah, I could already feel it, and pitchers and catchers haven't even reported yet.
But we'll definitely go to a couple games, couple U of A games.
Yeah,
We'll get us all the guys together and do that again.
I think Will said that he got season tickets to the baseball.
Did he? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that would be really great to
Yeah.
go catch a couple
They're
of baseball
fairly
games.
inexpensive, I think. So.
And it was a really nice experience
yeah.
to watch those good kids play.
Oh, yeah.
Some
Yeah,
of them
definitely.
now are getting ready to play in Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
Really exciting.
And the whole atmosphere. Just being at a college game, you can go get a beer and a hot dog, and you're there with a bunch of friends. The evening's perfect,
That's how we feel about spring training, which is just a couple weeks away. So
Yeah, that's true.
Nicole and I and the family, we're going to go out there and just do the exact same. Don't matter who wins or loses. Just have a beer, just relax.
Just atmosphere,
hot dog.
Right.
Right. We're looking forward to it.
So tell us a little bit about your company.
So we're Piper Family Painting. We are one of the premier painting companies in Tucson. We are stationed in Marana. So we service Marana and all surrounding areas, all the way down to Tanca Verde. We work in Sarita, Green Valley. So we work all over the place. We're a family-run business, and it's owned and operated by my wife and I. And we oversee all the day-to-day operations, and we have a small team of people that work with us. And right now we're really blessed. We do a lot of things. We don't just paint houses. We got you covered from your roof coatings all the way down to your exteriors, and wood repair and repairing your stucco, and in your interior. We can fix your drywall. We could install drywall. We can we can paint your interiors. We could refinish your cabinets. There's a lot of things that we can do.
Yeah, that's one of the things. One of the things. I mean, you guys do so many cool things, but one of the things is the cabinet refinishing.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah,
it's one of the fun things that we do.
Right, and it can give your whole kitchen a facelift
for a reasonable price.
Right, exactly.
The average cost right now to replace your cabinets in Tucson is about $20,000. That's expensive.
That's really expensive.
Who's got $20,000 to drop on new cabinets?
Yeah.
However, for a fraction of that, a third, dare I say, I can come in and completely change the face of your kitchen just by repainting them.
Right. And people don't think about, the normal person doesn't think about all that goes into that. Because, I mean, your cabinets collect a lot of dirt and dust and grease, because in your kitchen, when you're frying and when you're cooking and everything, there's grease that goes out into the air.
Totally.
And it has to land somewhere.
Totally.
It lands on your cabinets.
99.9% of the time.
Right.
We have to go through a 3-step cleaning process before we could even get to putting primer on it.
Yeah. Because if you paint over that grease, it's not going to stick, and you're going to have a bad result.
You'll have a chemical reaction, and the paint will literally peel
come
off
off
of the board.
Right.
So, and you have to. And people who do a lot of cooking at home, it's a challenge. Dawn is our favorite friend. I'll be honest. We'll plug Dawn really quick. It's the great way to get the grease off of stuff.
All right.
So,
not just for ducks, but
not just for ducks. And that's what gave us our attention when we saw I saw that
when
they
were
were
doing
using
that wildlife.
I'm like, wow. So we can use that on anything.
Yeah.
And then it turned out, you can actually. I clean my paintbrushes with that stuff.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. And it works.
Interesting.
Yep.
I didn't think about that.
But cabinets we love doing that. It's part of what we do.
Yeah, and I love just the whole family concept of it. Your wife Nicole comes in and she does the color consultation with the customer, sits down, finds out exactly what they want. Because I mean, you're talking about a person's home where they spend, probably 70% of their time. They entertain there, they have their family there. That's their refuge. And so you want them to be comfortable and have those colors that make them feel like it's a home.
Totally. And we meet so many brand new homeowners that are desperate to change the colors in their house because they just don't match their vibe.
Yeah.
For whatever reason.
Right.
So, and Nicole is great at that. She has a questionnaire that goes out to the clients prior to even us getting out there to talk to them and to try to get their concept of what they're looking for. And sometimes the client don't even really understand what they're looking for.
Sure.
They need somebody to help kind of lay out options for them or what that might look like. And Nicole's great at that. She is our color expert here for sure.
Yeah.
And the client loves it as well too to have somebody come out. Nicole's got a gigantic color kit that Sherwin-Williams gave us.
I bet, yeah.
And so we can go right out there to them and lay out everything that you can get at the paint store.
Yeah.
You know, and then that follows up with us like actually putting colors on the walls. And a lot of times it's important that you do the color consultation, not just the day before you want to get it painted, but maybe a week before you want to get it painted. Because I'll ask clients, hey, let's put this on your wall, and I want you to look at it as the light changes in your house.
Yeah. Look at it in the morning, look at it in the afternoon, look at it, you know, at night when there's the artificial light in there.
Correct.
Yeah.
And really get to know the color before you pull the trigger, because that's a big investment.
Yeah.
People who invest in painting the interior of their home are usually critical about the colors, you know, and they want to be able to make sure that they're worth their while. So that's one of the fun parts of what we do is color consultations. We love it.
Do you find that the women are making most of the decisions on the colors for the interior of the home?
I find that the husbands defer to the women. All right, for
the
whatever
smart ones.
Correct. And I'll ask the husbands, and they'll be like, "You got to talk to Rut over there." But sometimes they're both involved in it as well too. You know, couples that are really connected into making all the decisions together.
Yeah.
And there are quite a few of them out there, and quite a few husbands that don't want no part of it.
That's pretty much me. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we just got done with a color consultation recently. The husband didn't have much of an opinion, but he just didn't want white. Right.
Okay. Yeah.
So we were able to work with that, and you know, we even put a couple colors on the wall that he wasn't overly thrilled with, and we were able to just knock up the pigment in it a little bit to richen it up and take some of the white out of it. So there are so many things that we can do.
Oh yeah.
Nicole and I like to say that we love to do color couple counseling, right?
Okay.
You know, because like some people really want to be involved and they need to sit there together and they need to see options. And then I have some tricks that I do that I don't know if other painters do or know about, but you can absolutely manipulate the color formula for. So like if you like a color called Reposed Gray, it's a Sherwin-Williams color. It's really beautiful. It's really popular. I can darken that just by altering the formula, or I can lighten that by taking pigment out of it. We had a project for a client, two clients that were having a very hard time choosing a color, but they wanted more than one color in the house. This was important to them, but they couldn't choose it. They finally were able to come down to one color, and I presented an offer to them that I can start removing pigment from the paint as we move throughout the house. So the main living space, like your great room and your kitchen and your entryway, got full 100% color based on the original formula.
Right.
And when we got into the bedrooms, I removed 25% of the pigment. Same color,
but just kind of lighter.
Slightly different hues.
Yeah.
In the closets, we did 75%. In the bathrooms, we did 75%. So it gave you the appearance that you had different colors in the house.
Right.
However, it was just the exact same color, just broken down in different hues.
You're like a paint Jedi.
Thank you. Thank you. And you know, I don't know if you know that, but I paint landscapes and portraits.
That's right. We talked about that before.
Totally.
Right.
And I don't always get a chance to do that.
Yeah.
So
you're a little bit busy.
I'm busy, but I get to exercise that in painting and in color consultations. Right. And I actually just came across this new device. It is so cool. It's called the Meta 3 glasses. It allows me to put a virtual headset on and do a mural. As small as the wall behind me, or as big as the gigantic cactus that was just painted here in town.
Yeah, okay.
And it's revolutionary. It's brand new. And I watched some artists do some amazing work with it. So I think finally I might have found the connection.
Okay.
And Piper Family Painting might be looking to start doing more murals, especially with some of this technology.
Oh, that would be so cool.
That'd be cool, especially in the home of the murals. There's murals all over this place.
There is. There's actually a website, I think, for all the murals like downtown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to put a mural in somebody's backyard.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people have those big blank cinder block retaining wall, you know, perimeter walls.
Yeah.
And, you know, they're ugly sometimes.
Right.
Maybe we can put a desert scene on there, or we can put something on there that is true to a client. I think the possibilities are endless. I'm really excited about adding that to our
That's a good idea.
services. Yeah. Sounds like fun.
Yeah. We've had one of the muralists on our show a while back.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
Yeah.
It was
Ignacio was on.
They did the gigantic
I don't know if he did the
cactus?
Saguaro. I know
saguaro?
he did the rodeo one for the 100-year rodeo.
Boom, that's what I remember.
Yeah,
That's right. That's
So,
right. That's cool.
We actually are one of our mountain biking groups. We do a mural ride in December before
cool.
Christmas. Yeah,
That's really cool.
And we just go down. You know, we pick a starting point and we do like a 2-hour ride. And it's more of stopping and talking about murals and talking with each other than riding. You know, because it's a pretty small area.
Yeah.
just downtown.
It's like a pub crawl.
Yeah, it is. It's exactly.
Except for murals.
Yeah. And then we ended at, wherever we started, and we usually have lunch and stuff. So,
that's cool.
It's a very community-based thing.
I love Tucson for that. Here, it's the home of the rainbows and the home of the murals, for sure.
Yeah.
And some of the most
and the
beautiful I've ever
sunsets.
seen. And the sunsets.
Yeah.
Those
there
are
were some really great sunsets.
Mm-hmm.
So let's take a quick sponsor break, and we will be back in just a couple minutes with Southwest Flavor.
Hey, everybody, it's Chris.
Hey, it's David Samarano.
Hey guys, it's Clint Peak over here.
Hi, I'm Blair Lametti Mathias.
And I'm Summer Smeaton.
Hey, I'm Ron Arenas.
And I'm Will Pena.
Hey guys, I'm Mike Curry.
And I'm Mike Bader.
Hi there, I'm Bruce Ash.
Hi, Ed Wilkinson here.
Hi, this is Bob Elliott.
We are Live the Dream Media. Watch and listen to all of our shows Monday through Friday, only on the Live the Dream Media Network.
In Marana, community isn't just where we live, it's who we are. And at the heart of it all is the Marana Chamber of Commerce. We are building a thriving community through connected business leadership. We start the month bright and early with Marana Mornings, sparking real conversations and connections. We celebrate growing networks at our 4th Tuesday mixers, hosted in exciting spaces. We unite visionaries and leaders at Impact Marana, driving meaningful progress together. We look ahead with Marana Insights, hearing directly from regional voices about what's next for our town. And we serve, through the passion of our board of directors and ambassadors, creating a culture of belonging through service and leadership. Because of our members, we're not just doing more, we're becoming more. Together, we're shaping the future of Marana. We are the Marana Chamber of Commerce.
Estrella Insurance on Irvington Road will help you with all your insurance needs. If you feel like you have a hard case due to a moving violation, a DUI, a suspended license or a car accident, contact us and come to Estrella Insurance on Irvington Road and get a quote today. Open late hours y hablamos español. Estrella Insurance, an agency you can trust.
My heat and air were in a state of disrepair.
As the new year begins, Picturox Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing would like to thank you for allowing us to serve Tucson and the surrounding communities for the past 25 years. Whether it is a small water leak or a full air conditioning replacement, we do it all, big or small. For professional service, call Picturox Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing at 520-492-0748 or make your appointment online at picturoxcooling.com.
Picturox Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing.
Piper Family Painting. We believe great paint does more than just change a color. It protects a home and the people inside of it. From careful prep to the final coat, our team shows up with pride, precision, and respect for your property. We don't rush, we don't cut corners. We paint it like it's our own home, because in this Tucson community, it is. Piper Family Painting, bringing new colors to the Old West.
Therapeutic Ranch for Animals and Kids is an inclusive community empowered and united by the strength of the human-animal bond.
It taught me responsibility. It taught me kindness and social interaction.
We have programs for every member of our community.
I love track because I have 2 daughters. We come out here and get all of our energy out.
Track is my home away from home.
You can make a donation or even become a monthly donor.
Thank you for supporting Track, Tucson's Ranch. We hope to see you here soon.
Life is all about change and growth. You grow from renting to buying, your kids grow from toddling to driving, and then you grow from working to retiring. Is your insurance agent growing through life with you? I'm your local Allstate agent, Brittany Gutman. My team and I can help you navigate all those changes through home, auto, and life insurance. You're in good hands with the Brittany Gutman Allstate Insurance family. Call me at 520-797-7811 or email bgutman@allstate.com.
Does your ordinary radio feel a little limited? If you're looking for a new way to listen, it's time for a fresh start. Introducing the Live the Dream Media app, your premier destination and a new level up for digital radio. Over the last 2 years, we've found new ways to ensure your digital radio experience is the best it can possibly be. From live podcasts that spark new perspectives to a 24/7 soundtrack of live music, and even our built-in merch store, we've built a platform that is convenient, high quality, and simple to navigate. But we're only just getting started. Catch all of our shows weekly and join the Live the Dream Media family today and help us change the airwaves forever. Download it for free on the App Store or Play Store today. Live the dream. The dream starts now.
All right, we are back. We're talking with James Piper of Piper Family Painting. And you're not just a painting contractor.
Nope.
You also have dipped your toe in the water of the podcasting.
Yeah, you inspired me, Ron, honestly.
Oh, well, thank you.
That's where that came from. Is I was inspired by what you were doing here in town.
Very cool.
And now we're podcasters.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about that.
So we have a live streaming, well, it's not live, but our episodes are streaming now on our YouTube page at Piper Family Painting. And the name of the podcast is called Life in the Piper Lane. And it is a unique perspective of our family.
Right.
Not just about us as painting contractors, but what makes us up who we are. As you know, we have a little boy with special needs, and my wife and I have a 15-year age difference, and we run a business. You can probably relate, and you're married, and it's like a double commitment right there in and of itself.
Yeah, my wife and I were just on last week, and we were talking about that, about 25 years in business, being married for 33 years. You know, it's a dynamic that a lot of people don't know about.
Totally,
because. Your business owner's 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
And you're married 24 hours a day.
You have to be ego-free.
Yeah.
Right? It's the only way that it works, in at least my opinion. Nicole might tell you something different, but from my opinion, you have to be ego-free, right, in order to collaborate. Because you are, in fact, collaborating with your own spouse on an everyday basis.
Right.
But right now we're on episode 3, and Jamie Shepard from Maka Digital, he's a great guy, and he and his company and his team, they're doing all of the editing stuff for us.
Okay, cool.
Making us look like we actually know what we're doing. And we're filming right from my house, from the office.
Okay.
Yep, so we don't have anywhere outside special, and they have really coached us up on what it means to work with a camera and work with some lighting and some sound, all of which was foreign to me and Nicole, as we got started. So it's been really, really fun to learn that and then share with, anybody that tunes in, kind of who we are. Last episode was all about Gabe and all of his diagnoses and, the importance of taking him off of some medications that we did that ultimately changed who he was as a person.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
For instance, Gabe was born with seizures, and right after he was born, they put him on a medication called Keppra. Keppra is a wonder drug for a lot of people who suffer from seizures. However, there's a side effect to Keppra where it makes you nauseous and lethargic, and that. Now, Gabe was nonverbal. He still is nonverbal. So for a lot of years, he couldn't tell us that was happening to him.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, and the episode was we kind of explored that, what it meant to come to terms with that, take him off of a medication that might be helping him from having future seizures, all to be able to get him to clear up, and not be lethargic and be more present in our family dynamic.
Right.
And it completely changed his who he was as a person.
Wow.
So it's fun for us and me and Nicole because we have 19 years together and we have all this crazy experiences,
right.
From where we started to where we're at right now and where we call home, and we get a chance to just share that with the world. It's fun.
Right. And you're from Chicago originally.
My wife and I are both from Chicago.
Yeah.
Yep. I lived there for 45 years of my life.
Okay.
And so I was born and raised there. And Chicago, it's still in my heart. But right now, Tucson is my home.
Yeah, I bet you don't miss the Chicago winters there.
How you like me now? All right. Over the weekend, I had a fire, and I sat outside in shorts and a T-shirt, and it was absolutely beautiful. And the rest of the world is on a lockdown, cold lockdown.
Yes. Did you see the football game in Denver? I mean, I know that's not in Chicago, but...
That was great. Yeah.
It was amazing, the start of the game to the end of the game.
I know.
Just all the snow and ice and
I told Nicole, I'm like, are you seeing what's happening here?
Yeah.
I said, it's a snow blizzard over there.
Right.
So, but I don't miss it. And if I really want to see snow, I'll just head up the mountain for an hour.
Yeah.
I'd make
it's
me a
right
snowball.
there.
Yeah, and then I'm good. I'm good to go.
Yeah. I love that you guys are doing the podcast. I mean, it's showing who you are as a person, who you are as a family. just the dynamics of you and Nicole, being able to do business and do family life and do marriage together.
Yeah,
it's
that
really
means
cool.
more to us than anything else.
Sure.
It means more than money. It means more than recognition. The fact that we can do it as a team and we can just share and be part of the community, that is so rewarding in so many ways.
Right.
That it fuels us on a regular basis. In our little family, we are very happy and we're very blessed and grateful for all the things that we do have and the people around us.
Right.
And
right.
it's amazing how that produces greater things.
Oh yeah.
If you could just be in that mindset of being grateful all the time, it's an amazing thing.
And you guys have only been here for a few years, and it's just like you fit in. You just came in and just kind of got into the Oro Valley community, the Marana community, and just
Tucson embraced us.
Yeah, you were embraced, and
they embraced us, and that's.
But it's because of who you were too, or who you are. You know,
Tucson reminds me of Chicago. Chicago's nickname is the city of big shoulders. Right. It was always a blue collar, hard-working community, right?
Okay.
And I'm not saying that it isn't, but that's what it was, and that's what Tucson reminds me of. It's a city with a lot of people with big shoulders who carry the weight, who understand the community, and who give back on a regular basis.
Yeah.
And that right there alone had me sold.
Right.
I'm like, oh yeah, we're in. And the business side of it, we've been here only 4 years, in business 3. And it feels like I've been here for 20 years.
Oh, wow.
Feels like I've been here that long.
That's true. But it's important to both of us and the people that we surround ourselves with, giving back to the community.
Yeah, for sure.
And we do that a lot.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
That's why we hire local people. That's why we pay our people well, and we take care of them the way that we do, and we donate time. I had a great conversation with the young lady that was leaving your last interview. What was her name?
Paula?
Paula, yeah. And there was already an opportunity maybe of us collaborating together to paint the outside of their place. I think it's great.
That is. That's awesome.
So and it was because you bring people like us together on your show to talk about the things that matter most to us. So I want to tell you thank you and kudos for what you guys are doing.
Thank you, definitely. And I'm so happy that you're a sponsor on the show too.
Yeah.
Means we'll be seeing a lot more of you too.
Yeah, unfortunately, you'll see me more.
And we'll hopefully get you and Nicole on here.
Nicole's interesting as well too. You know, I love to talk. So that's my problem.
Well,
I never
it's a good thing that you're a podcaster.
Yeah, it worked out really well because I could just talk. But Nicole, maybe next time we can get Nicole on here.
Okay.
And she can share her perspective on what it means to be a part of Piper Family Painting.
Yeah, definitely.
I love it.
Yeah. So how did she feel about the podcast when you started?
She was all for it.
Yeah?
Yeah, she was all for it.
Was she a little bit more nervous or?
I don't know. I think her and I share such a connection.
Yeah.
That we both kind of navigated that feeling, kind of matrix together. And she didn't, we both share the idea of not getting too up or low. So I was definitely the one that pushed it.
Yeah.
And she's like, all right, James, we could do this. And she's a natural in front of the camera when she sits down, So even with every episode, like now, I was a little nervous before we began filming, even before I do my podcast. I'm just a little on the nervous side. And then it kicks in.
That's not a bad thing.
No, I don't think so.
That's not a bad thing.
Nicole would say, she tells me, you look like you're a natural at it. I'm like, you'd be surprised what's going on in my tummy right before we get going.
Right, right. But I think part of that is just a little bit of respect for the process. You want to give out your best.
Yes.
And so you're like, you're a little bit nervous, just so that you make sure that you kind of coach yourself up and so that you can put your best out there.
That's right. I like the way you said that you coach yourself up, right? Even in the moment and moment to moment, you have to always kind of continue to be in that mindset.
Right.
So that you can execute at a high level.
Yeah.
Like we're doing right now. We're having fun doing.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Well, tell us how people can get a hold of you so that they can find out all the different services and, whatever they need, you can take care of them.
So if you're looking for any service from us at all, you can find our website at www.piperfamilypainting.com. You'll be able to find our phone number there. You can request services there. You can see all the past work that we've done, so before and afters. If you want to find us on social media, I have a Facebook and an Instagram page. both at Piper Family Painting. I do lots of videos. Some of them are pretty silly. So if you're looking for a silly video, head over there. And then if you're looking for the podcast and you want to see what Life in the Piper Lane's about, you can find us on our YouTube page at Piper Family Painting.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming on today.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. It's always a great time.
And we have used your company, and you guys did a wonderful job.
Thank you.
Yeah, and your crew is great.
Thank you.
You know, one of the things that my son said, because my son works with me, and one of the things that he said is his guys were there on time, ready to work, got the job done.
Yeah, that's the culture. They're doing that right now.
Yeah.
And every project we get done, the homeowners tell me, you got the nicest young men working for you.
You do, and they are. They're young guys.
I love it. I
And,
love it. It tickles me pink to know that the client experience is so good because my guys are just they're nice young men, and those are our hiring practices. That's what we look for when we bring in people, because we understand the importance of putting people into your home.
Right, exactly.
Right? And that's that could be very dangerous if you're not hiring correctly, or if your people are not part of your company culture. I have a 93-year-old young woman client now, fantastic. The last thing I would want to do is send somebody in there that would rob from her, or disrespect her home in any way, shape, or form. And the guys, they need to think that it's like our grandma lives there. That's their home too, as well too. And it comes out in the end.
Yeah.
And we're teaching them how to be painting professionals, but they already came stock with Piper Family Painting with real good morals.
Excellent. Very good.
All right.
All right. Well, that's another episode of Southwest Flavor. Join us every Tuesday and Thursday at 9 a.m. We will see you